What's up, guys? Today I have something really cool to show you, and I don't want to keep it a secret. I want to share it with you how good this gadget is. When I first got it, I feel like it's not, it's not gonna be like a hack, but it is. After a only field game, I got really good at it. I'm almost instantly better than any of my top 10 friends who plays the Pubg or plays the Fortnite, and I could see the improvements, right? And if you want to stop losing, if you want to get that chicken dinner, this is gonna help you. Trust me, it doesn't require anything additional except just the simple gadget, and I will show you. Also, if this is the first time you're in my channel, make sure to subscribe, hitting the button below. I will post more video not only about the gaming and some other category you might find it interesting. But for this one, I'm going to give out 3 samples soon enough and have your feedback on the product to see how you like it, so we can improve as producer too. So long story short, let's get it started. Okay, for the product number 1, I'll show you. This is the most recent one that I got and I really liked it. I've been using it for over a month now. It's been reliable, I should say. As you can see, with the package, it comes with a grip, it comes with the clip. This is actually kind of spinning grip, the clip I meant. Sorry for the confusion. Groove, which requires a little bit more work, just a tiny bit, but it's solid, it's reliable. I'll show you why. And then the second product right here, usually comes with this kind of little box, right? Easy to carry. I usually don't even carry it with the box. Maybe that's why I broke it, but this is part of it is broken now. I'll explain you why later too. Okay, but this, compared to the other one, this is easier to clip on and start playing right away. Okay, starting with the most recent one, the red, right here. I'm gonna show you. So the grip, I don't like it that much, right? Because I will have to have an extra attachment. I like it simple. I like it the easy carry, but as you can see, this is not too hard to carry, but I just like the most simplistic approach, right? So for this one, you basically, if you had one of this, you just open it up, like you pull it up, right? You pull it up and then you pull it horizontally. Sorry about that. And then the concept is basically the other way around for the other one, and then you just, what you're supposed to do, I forgot. I think you just, alright, so there's a hook and you hooked it up. And I think for, this is an iPhone 5, I will demo it to you. Basically you just, it's an extra grip, right? Like this, and you just have to hold it, but I think it's kind of small. You probably have to have a phone case for this. But iPhone 6s, iPhone 7, iPhone or Android works perfectly fine with it. Anything smaller than this will not work. All right, and this is the hand grip with the new one, right? You don't necessarily have to get that, to be honest, because simply put, if it was like controller like this, yes, you need a hand grip because the whatever you call this stick is coming out, so it's easier that you don't have to bend your thumb inside like to your screen. In other case with this, I find it pretty difficult too in that case. So like, for example, you have to hold it this way. I mean, the good thing about it is that it has a charger or the headphone jack doesn't go in if you have phone version, that's wider screen. So that's a con I didn't like, but the thing is, the key part is not that, is this gadget we want from it, right? This can be ordered individually too, right? So the basic concept, it's really simple. You just attach it on, but this was attached to the iPhone 6s, so I have to adjust it a little bit more. It goes inside a little bit more, so we have, bigger gaps. Okay, so as you can see, And now since I can move it freely, I just, it's easy to kind of just spin it, right? Spin it to the spot, right? As you can see, like this, right? You spin it to the spot, and this is where you want to move your aim or the fire button, whichever the game that supports, floating button. I know for sure Pubg does and Fortnite does, and I'm sure a lot of other games too, but I don't play that much of the other games. And another one attached the same logic, same way. You just attach it and spin it to tighten them, and when you start to play, you basically just need 2 extra finger right here so that you can freely use your thumb to, this is a free real camera. You could just moving freely, looking around, and start shooting anytime you want, or start aiming anytime you want, and while you're still moving. So imagine how good is that, right? Same concept for the other grip too. Or anything else you want to know additionally, let me know in the comment, right? And the awesome part about this is, see, while I'm talking to you, I already attached this to the phone. So it's that easy, and it's tight, right? You can't move it around. The other one goes in too, like this. If you missed it, I'm gonna show you here. See how quick this, okay? See. I'm like, watch. See? Just the clip. That's it. Just the clip. Tighten it. It will tighten it itself. That easy. All you have to do is just using left and right, right? This, I really liked it because it was easy and it was easy to carry. The other one, I think it's the same, but it's not as quick as I showed you earlier, right? But there's always a but, right? So I want to cover it all for you, no matter pro or cons, right? For this one, it's easy to attach on, but also it's kind of tend to be easy to break, right? For me, I received it, and because it's basically an extension of your force from your finger, that when you press, it will press against you. The button right here will press against your screen each time when you click, right? When you press. So it works like that. So over time, if this gets loosened or a tiny cracks happen, the forces become not as sensitive, right? If you try to push it up and try to make it more sensitive, you'll break them, okay? That's what I did when I first got it. It's really low pressure and low sensitive, so I push it up a little bit. It's been working really good until it cracked one day. Okay, so it was cheap though, but it was worth it. I used it for like 2 months or so. So I figured I probably shouldn't push it against too much, so that's my mistake. But just keep it in your mind, right? And for this one, even though it does take time to adjust depending on a different phone sizes, and even for the same size of the same phone you use every day, because the spinning is pretty easy. In your pocket it might spin backward or forward, so you have to adjust again. But then what happens is it pushes against the screen like this, right? And then all you have to do is click this little metal stuff right here, right? And it's not pushing the button every time, so it does not have the repetition that could wear off the material or break the material, right? For this one, as long as you're not pushing it too hard for too long, or whatever reason you want to break it. So for the Xbox controller, I tried it to connect it. All right, there are a lot of other tutorial. I'm gonna try to find out how it works, but basically for this are simple, easy, right away, ready to go, right? So that's why I really like it. And plus I'm giving it out for free, right? You don't require an extra controller or whatever. And I know for fact right now it doesn't work on iPhone. So the controller just, I give up on that because I had this. So I hope you liked the video, and I hope you can, comment any helpful suggestions that you might have, or any other product you want to see. Thank you so much. Peace out.